Hi, how are you? What brought you to the Arnold event today?
Just thought it would be fun. Kind of interested in what he has to say and everything. So.
Yeah. Have you voted before in an election?
Yes.
And did you vote in the last gubernatorial election?
No, I don't think I was old enough.
Oh, okay. So who are you have you seen all the candidates for the California recall? Are you gonna vote yes or no on the recall? Do you know?
I'm gonna vote yes.
You're gonna vote yes on the recall. Why do you want to do that?
It just seems like it'd be better for the state. I've had a lot of friends with problems in teaching.
Have you talked to other students here at Cal State Long Beach about it?
Yeah, we just got back to school yesterday, so a little bit.
Okay. Well, are you registered to vote for this election?
Yes.
And are you going to vote for Arnold?
Of course.
All right. And what's your names?
I'm Kelly, and I'm Angie.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
How long have you been a student here at Cal State Long Beach?
This is my second semester here at Long Beach.
Cool. So tell me, what are you doing here for the Schwarzenegger rally?
I basically just want to see basically what he has to say about benefiting our state as far as education is concerned. With all the budget cuts, it's affected us at the state university level.
Right. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Have you been following this recall?
I have followed it a little bit. Unfortunately, I was on vacation at the same time, so I'm catching up.
What's the rumble on campus about whether this recall is going to go through or not?
From what I've seen, I think the recall is going to go through. I think it's awesome. I think it's history in the making, and I'd really like to see what happens with it.
So are you seriously considering any other candidates other than Arnold for this race?
No, so far I have him in mind. He's the top one for me right now. I still do have some research to do on my own individually.
So who do you like for this race?
Arnold so far.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Your right to vote, because it doesn't do any good to have thousands of people like this and an assembly like this representing what California should be and what we want to do to our state in terms of bringing it back to the people of the state of California. And the only way that's going to work is if you get out, get registered, and get voted on the vote. Who's registered here? All right. The ones that didn't raise their hand, show them how to fill the registration card out. Get them registered. We're in college, and this is where it all starts, you guys. So anyway, thanks for coming out. Arnold will be here in just a few minutes. He's going to talk about the issues. He's going to talk about why, in a way, California university tuition has gone the same way the budget has, and that's gone up. We all know it. And the agenda is bringing California back to its people, the people who live and work and love the state of California. So thanks for coming out, and God bless you all, and God bless America.
He's almost here, I promise you. I have to go back there, so. All right, but seriously, on a serious note, here's your student body vice president, and give him a hand. He was very helpful in making this president. He was very helpful in getting this event to happen, so.
What's going on, everyone? Yeah. All right, listen, this is one of many events we're going to provide for you this year to hopefully give you guys some entertainment and some academia outside of the classroom. I just want to announce we've got a couple cool events going on. All right, so hopefully you guys will be able to participate. Next week we got what's called Week of Welcome. All right, Monday we're going to have 100.3 The Beat on campus. Tuesday we're going to have Slum Village. If you guys like some hip-hop, R&B. Wednesday, Thursday we're going to have live DJs. Thursday we're going to have some capoeira for all you martial artists and a little baile folklorico, all right? And also we're going to have an org fair. So if you want to get involved with student organizations or their cultural...
Let's give a loud round of applause. Let them know that you want them to be the next governor of California. Let's hear it.
Do me a favor, guys. You guys in the center, just hold your side down. The camera's in focus. Thanks.
Bring the
President Guido is going to announce my boy.
All right. I think something's in the air here. Can you guys smell it? Notice how everybody's getting positioned? All right, look. I'd like to start off welcoming friends and fellow 49ers. My name is Guido Piatti, and I'm your student body vice president.
For his kind introduction here today. Thank you very much. Thank you for your great reception. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to be here at Long Beach State, or what you call the beach. It's great to be here at the beach. If your professor is asking you why you're not in your regular class, you just tell him you're attending the class of Professor Schwarzenegger. My grading system is very simple. If anyone knows, if you know how to spell Schwarzenegger, you get an A. And if you're a Democrat willing to cross over and vote for me, you get an A+. Colleges, I love to go to colleges because college campuses always have been terrific for me. Ever since the beginning, since the 70s, I have gone to college campuses to communicate the best different messages. In the 70s, we promoted bodybuilding. I went to different college campuses all over America. And I talked about pumping up, and I had guys do push-ups. Sometimes we ended up having 500 people do push-ups in a classroom just to show about bodybuilding, how to pump up and all. Later on, I went with my movies, with the Terminator movies, with the Conan movies, from campus to campus, again to go to the students. And even as recently as last year, I went to Proposition 49, the After School Education and Safety Act. I went to the colleges again, and because of the college students, we won with 57%. So I want to thank you for that. My greatest supporters always have been young people like you. And this is why I like to talk to you, and this is why I'm again here today. I'd love to be here today to talk to you about the new thing, which is not about pumping up the muscles or not pumping up anything else, but I'm here today to pump you up about the changing of the political system. California is making history with this recall election. The people have risen up. 1.6 million people have signed the recall petition, and they are saying, we are mad as hell, and we're not going to take it anymore. Let me just tell you something. This is not a right-wing takeover. This is a people's takeover. This is a movement for change. It's not about Republicans. It's not about Democrats. It is about California. You know, before I got into this race, people have asked me, even my wife has asked me, why do you want to do that? Why? You have such a fantastic life, Arnold. You make millions of dollars, you do movies and all those kind of things. Why do you want to do this? And you know something? Because everything that I've gotten, my career, my money, my family, everything that I've gotten and achieved is because of California. And this is why. Now is the time for me to turn around and give something back to this great state that has done so much for me. And this is what I tell my family, this is what I tell my friends, and this is what I'm telling you. I want to stop this. I want to run for governor to turn this madness around, to stop this from going downhill. This is what the politicians are doing. When I came to California, I came with empty pockets, but with full of dreams, full of determination, and full of desire to make it here. And you know something? With the hard work and with the determination and the sacrifices that I've taken, I made it. I turned my dreams into reality because of America, because of California. But now I want other people's dreams to come true. I want to make sure that other people have the same opportunities and have the same joyride that I had. But let me tell you something. Something has gone terribly wrong in this state. Our economy is spiraling downward. Our companies and our jobs are leaving the state for other states and for other countries. We must stop that. In fact, last July, half of all the jobs that were lost in America were lost right here in California. 22,000 people have lost their jobs. Not only did they lose their jobs, but they see firsthand us, the dream, the American dream is slipping away from them. And we have to stop that. Millions of Californians are worried each day on how they can provide the food, how they can bring food on the table. Millions of Californians are concerned. They're concerned about making the ends meet with their families. Not only the way the things we have to make sure that the people have jobs. That's the only way we can bring the state back again. Our workers' compensation. People need jobs. Our workers' compensation costs are the highest in the country. Our commercial energy costs are the largest. Our budget deficit is the greatest. Our credit rating is the worst. And our regulations are the most expensive. The politicians have had their chance and they have failed the people. Now it is the people's turn. I am tired of hearing politicians say, we can't do this or we can't do that. I will be the governor who believes in what California can do. Ray Davis and Cruz Bustamante, let me tell you something, it's the same administration. They come from the same mold. They are the twin Terminators of Sacramento. And we need change. Reviving California's economy is my first priority. We must bring the economy back so that the jobs are created. We get back into this job-creating machine that we once had in this state, not running on one cylinder, but running on all 8 cylinders. We need those revenues for education. We need those revenues for health. We need those revenues for the environment. I know about discipline from my physical training. The only thing that Sacramento knows about pumping up is the taxes. It is wrong to increase the car tax by 300%. I will not raise taxes to pay for the politicians' mistakes. This is all they know how to do. Spend, spend, spend. And then when they have realized that they've spent too much money they don't even have, then they go and tax, tax, and tax to punish you for their mistakes. As the old administration's boxes of failure are being carried out the back door, I can guarantee you I will bring into the front door a disciplined plan to turn the state around. Day one, we audit outside experts free of political influence. We'll examine the books line by line. We need to find out what is under the rock and let the people know. I say let the sun shine in. I'm a Republican, but I want to work also. I'm a Republican, but I will also work with Democrats. I'm not afraid of the Democrats. Remember, I am married to one. work with anyone that is willing to turn California around and make it a better place. We will immediately address California's workers' compensation system. It is disastrous. It costs 5 times as much for someone to break their arm on a job than to break their arm at home. We have to stop that. I will call a special session of the legislature to reform the entire system. In all the changes that we have planned, one thing I can guarantee you, that the children will always be number one. Our children have the first call on our treasury. I want that all children have the kind of upbringing and the support system that I had. I had as a child great education, great schools, great coaches, great sports field. There was a support system that had helped me create the foundation that is necessary for success. And that's what I want to do for other kids. That's why I have been for 20 years very passionate about children's issues. That's why I've been involved in Special Olympics. That's why I've been involved with the President's Council of Fitness. That's why I've been involved in after-school programs for our inner-city children. That's why I have been involved with Proposition 49, the After-School Education and Safety Act. And I promise you, when I am governor, that I will work for the children. The basic problem with our education in California is that it is political. Spending decisions should be left to the local authorities. Each community's education needs are different. But Sacramento is the schoolyard bully that tells the local community what to do. And I don't like bullies. And when it comes to higher education, it is outrageous. It is outrageous that Sacramento increased the tuitions by 40% in 1 year. We must never let that happen again. When I'm going to Sacramento to reform politics as we know it, people are tired of politicians are selling off pieces of the state to special interests in return of campaign contributions. The way it works is campaign contributions come in, favors go out, and the ones that are suffering and the ones that are hurting are the people of California. Politicians have squandered not only the money, but the goodwill and the trust of the people. I am not beholden to anyone. I know that our reforms are needed. And I know because of our reforms, the special interests will be coming at us. But let me tell you something. If the special interests are trying to push me around, I will push back. For the next 30 days, I will be traveling up and down the state to reach out to colleges, small businesses, farms, malls, restaurants, knocking on doors, to talk to as many people as possible, to communicate to them that this state is in serious trouble and we have to do something about it. But I also will tell them that the best days of California have not come yet. The best days will come in the future. We will turn the state around. We will make it the greatest state again. We have the most diversified economy. We have innovative businesses and hard-working people. We have all the basics. We have everything except one thing: leadership. Leadership is missing in this state. And it all comes down to one thing. On October 7th, the people of this state have a choice. If you think that this state's economy is going in the right direction, then go ahead, vote against the recall. If you're happy with the politicians and with their performances, go ahead, vote against the recall. But if you believe that California cannot afford 3 more years of losing jobs, then join me. If you believe we should get politics out of education, then join me. And if you're tired of the cynicism of special interests that are controlling our politicians right now, then join me. Help me send a message to Sacramento. Game is over. Game is over. Game is over. Whether you're a Republican or Democrat or Independent, it doesn't matter. I need your help. If you have voted before or not, I need your help. If you're registered yet or not, You can register before September 22nd. But register because I need your help. Let your voices be heard, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe in all my heart that we can turn this state around again, bring the economy back, bring jobs back, bring optimism back, make it again the greatest state and the greatest country in the world. We can do it. We can do it. And I believe that we are the luckiest people on earth because we live in a country where we, the people, have the right to decide if the politicians are doing their job or not. And if we decide they don't, then we have the obligation to rise up and to take the government back again and do the job ourselves. And that's exactly what we're going to do on October 7th. Take the government back again. Take the government back again. And to the people of California, I have to say this. I believe in you, and I know that together we can do great things. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to the beach. Thank you.
I want to know what he's going to do for us, for students, for higher education. You know, I think that's.
Well, you think he's going to, after you saw him today, what do you think?
You know, I don't think he put enough emphasis on higher education. He said kids are the most important thing, but I think every kid, you know, no matter how old they are, the education is where it's at. That's what he needs.
So who are you going to vote for?
I don't know yet. Didn't prove himself to me. Nobody has, though.
Okay.
Especially Bustamante. So.
What has this impact been for you in terms of education, your tuition renewal, for example?
It's been hard. It's tough to come up with funding for it. You know, you have to apply for more loans.
How much do they charge you now per year as they did last year?
It's about well, when I started here, we were paying about 300 less than we are now per semester.
Well, how much do you pay per semester?
I believe it's at 1,000 and change.
Okay.
Something about that.
Great. So hi, how are you today? Good. What brought you to the Arnold event today?
Well, I just thought it would be interesting. And it
Yeah?
was.
Did you find it interesting?
Yeah.
Hey, they had a lot of divergent opinions there, didn't they?
Yeah, it's kind of upsetting that people are saying speech, and then they're interrupting him while he's talking.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a bit rude. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have a different opinion as long as you each get a chance to talk about it.
Yeah. What's your name?
My name's Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. What's your name?
Tamara.
Hey, Tamara. So what did you think of what Arnold had to say today?
I agree with most of it that I heard. I didn't get to hear too much because there's a lot of people talking.
Yeah. What about the recall? Did you know anything about the recall?
I think the recall is necessary because if that many people are angry at what Gibbs has done,
Right.
they have the step that he's put
So what's your best guess if you had to handicap it in Las Vegas? Are you going to vote? You think the recall will go through? They'll recall Davis?
It should unless they find another loophole to not do it.
What about, and who are you going to vote for?
At this point, probably Arnold because he has a lot of good points on the issues and he educates himself. He doesn't go around and like just make up opinions and stuff. He goes and researches it and learns about it and does it that way.
Thanks, Tamara. And what, you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I definitely hope the recall should go through, and it does because Davis is doing an awful job, and Cruz does an awful, just as worse job as him. So it's either McClintock or Arnold.
Can you take off those glasses so people at home can see who you are? See how pretty you are after all? Thanks a lot, you guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, just near the nugget. You'll see like
It's on tape.
Arnold, what are you doing with Warren Buffett?
Hey Arnold, why are you in bed with the energy pirates that ripped off California? Aren't they the ones responsible for the budget crisis? Why are you meeting with Ken Lay in 2001 during the energy crisis?
Behind you. Where's all the students who follow behind you? What are you doing? Get us mad, Arnold!
You still have the balls after all the steroids to take on the special interest.